to possibly the final. Is this actually going to be the final episode of Danganronpa?
We'll push through it like if it isn't just like with the letter.
All right. Aaron, do you want to continue as Junko?
I'm on it. I can't remember the voice.
This one.
She has like a many.
This is like the. Oh, go ahead.
Shut up! I'm evil, Jamar.
This is like the. I think this is like the like trying to play cool personality, so it's like kind of like a more apathetic voice, I guess, or like more monotony. I don't know.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
Yeah, that pretty much fits it.
You're the one who did it.
Oh, are you doing Hina too?
Yeah.
Okay. It confused me.
Yes. Well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval. Okay, time for my next question.
No, this is definitely the angry voice. What are you doing?
So, what was the theme for the second motive? Yeah.
For the second murder, yeah, you got me doing it. For the second murder, the motive's theme was. That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed, so the theme that time was a strong heart.
The past.
The past.
The meaning of life.
Wetting the bed.
Yeah, strong heart, not strong kidneys.
I have a strong heart. It makes me just puts a lot of pressure on my bladder. It was our past, right?
Yeah, am I coming again? That time, the theme was embarrassing memories and secrets. Yeah.
It's really impressive you can hold all those up with no fingers. Look at that last one on the bottom.
That
do-
does
during
not
the-
look
There's
real.
Velcro or sticky tape or something. And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Oh, or Corey, I think the voices are like playing.
They are, but I can't lower it down much more. Let me
I don't
check.
think they go down any further.
You can't go further.
Oh, never mind then.
Just try to like unconsciously
So,
turn it down.
how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, pretty boy. Okay, on to the next question.
I could actually turn it down the game volume, and we could just like have it on mute the whole time until we get to like a part where it needs volume.
But
with the
that would turn down
I
the
like the
music
music.
too.
Yeah, like
so-
we'd lose the music and sound effects.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah, I like the music.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Money!
Theme for the third murder was the reason Celeste turned to murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So that time, the motive for murder was
Greed.
popularity.
Yeah.
I hated her the most.
She's such a good character though.
It was fun.
I mean, Celeste was better than some of the other characters, but her
For
case
sure.
was definitely the worst.
It could be better, yeah. I thought it was a fun case, but the way it,
It was
concluded
fun.
wasn't great.
It's just that Celeste was so stupid.
Yeah.
Like it was like so out of character for her. That's the main problem I have with that.
It was for money, wasn't it? Greed?
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again. Goddamn straight it was money. Celeste killed Tafumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Ha ha ha! Don't you worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... What was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? Had to do with Monokuma exposing her secret. So the theme of the motive in the fourth case was...
Oh god, these sounds
Betrayal.
the
Was
Isn't
it,
it kind
was
of
it betrayal?
betrayal?
I think it was betrayal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was blackmail, but that's not really like a motive.
That's not. Yeah, it's not the motive though.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Well, I'm not sure. Well,
Sorry, that got weird. I clicked too many buttons. Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Oh god, changed again. Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal! These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road, yeah.
Jamar, you getting a kick out of this?
He's playing Street Fighter, don't you worry about him.
Okay.
But of course, these aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. This is some bullshit. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line, such as hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, darling, you would see that I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing our memories. What I'm trying to say is the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair. So, like, how could taking away someone's memories give them, like, hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
What?
Oh no,
What?
meatwad.
You know, as much of a loser as Hero is, that does not match him.
it's
No, I
humor.
love that. That's amazing. Keep that.
I mean, how many? Yeah, okay.
Is that so, darling? All you've
Good
been
boy.
able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape the school, the killings would have never taken place. That's why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like this should be...
So weird.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Right? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So just like Crazy Eddie slashing up his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Like, really?
It was Crazy.
Then hurry up and tell us.
I don't know. It sounds like a furniture salesman.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you all to see the outside world.
The outside world? You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now, are you interested in what I have to say? Or you want to see what's out there? Oh, I want to see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame. Behold, the world beyond the school walls. It's the outside world that you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into. It's me!
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
Justin?
Hello? Justin?
No, they got
For God,
Justin.
oh, for God's sake, this mic does not turn on sometimes. What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
The world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall. Ha ha ha! Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's the time for the final class trial.
Whoa, what are
Come on,
these-
bitches, remember or die. What the fuck happened outside? You want us to remember or whatever? Oh wait, no, that's
When it comes to crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? If nobody can remember anything, oh, use genocidal Jack.
I can't even fucking read it.
You had your chance.
Dude.
It's fine. If I can't remember, is it all over? I mean, how could she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say remember? Every single one of us has lost our memory. It really is hopeless after all. No, wait. There's a chance that she hasn't forgotten.
Oh yeah, because
She
Genocide Jack
hasn't forgotten.
doesn't share memories with. Okay.
What's happened outside?
No, it's not that one.
No, yeah,
I think it might be the one at the end that says no
Yeah.
one remembers.
yeah.
Oh no, we lost 30 seconds! Oh god, I gotta shoot him.
Okay.
Gonna
I
remember-
predict your own statement with.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
Oh, you know. The other Toko, Genocide Jack.
What?
Two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! No, absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Choo.
Like clockwork.
Dun 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 dun! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
Boy, she just gave him like it was like totally nothing.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, hi, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet a fellow killer too.
That's enough. You just look at the stupid screen.
Here, I swear you go through like 3 different accents.
Aye, aye,
Trying to
Rocky.
figure out
You
why.
got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but that's just Hotline Miami. Of course it does!
Miami has robot bears? I've gotta go there now.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So, you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh my god, she's like the worst liar in the whole world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no, you seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with the kiss? Kissy please?
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made,
We turned Egypt into Monokuma land.
but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat. The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it. Come on, there wasn't a single concrete description in there.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah, I couldn't let the master's expectations. To die. This is the true tragedy.
Okay. That's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyways, so the world ending is not that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Bakuya's life all it's needing.
What? What did you say?
I'm so glad you took the bait, darling. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet. Hey, so what do you think happened to the Togami family?
I think
it's
the
the bottom one.
Togami family fell was the right answer, but the Togami family fell is also...
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles. No matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think? But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives, the Togami name, has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop, and said with such authority, a peasant would dare challenge us, the avatar of divine punishment. You must learn your place, peasants. You are no longer the ultimate affluent prodigy.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, fool, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't make any sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living up until then?
Well, haven't you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you still think that the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like you said, we, totally got here just a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Oh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
How? 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope Speak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, darling, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far. What are the memories I took from you? Come now, answer us with all your heart and soul. Like, how are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us, if what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us, her life at Hope's Peak.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Yeah.
If we accept that what you're saying is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, my peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've, like, totally lost 2 years worth of memories? That's right! You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible.
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it.
Oh my goodness, this is so weird. What the heck?
That's a lot of bullets.
I guess that explains the photos, but
2 years worth of memories. I could never do something like that.
Yeah, the photos would.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no, that's impossible. I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single.
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Too old to be as dumb as you are, hero.
everyone's so conflicted.
I want to believe it, but I know there's evidence that reveals the time as students we lost.
So yeah, everyone in here is actually
Locker pocketbook? Or locker
probably
notebook?
probably the group photo, yeah.
Oh, group
think
photo.
Or the pocketbook. Yeah, hero's
the
pocketbook
notebook.
would help.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
Kyoko's?
No, yeah, I think
Yeah,
hero's
Kyoko's
pocketbook.
journal.
Yeah, no, hero's
Group photo.
pocketbook would be good.
What? I didn't know
Because-
that his
because here-
pocketbook had dates.
It had his handwriting in it.
What do you mean the
Did it have dates or something? Like, how would we do
Oh, maybe he was like,
oh,
writing
yeah.
it.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought it meant like an actual pocketbook. It means like a notebook.
Like a book full of.
Oh, I thought it was. Like
Yeah, it means
Okay.
like a fucking like little notebook that he had. What?
That's not what you're supposed to be contradicting.
He's literally said
Yeah,
there's no
but
proof
like
he went
a
to
notebook
class.
Well,
wouldn't
actually, no,
contradict
okay.
the amount of
Oh,
time.
actually, or if it is, we're probably using. What's the evidence we got?
Well,
I'm pretty
we
sure
have.
it's the journal because it has dates in it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did we do the
yeah,
photo?
yeah. Did you pick the right one?
Okay, so this is his notebook.
Yeah, if you pick pocket.
Oh, yeah,
This is
okay.
Kyoko's.
Yeah. That would be the one with dates in it.
I got 'em
Okay.
mixed up.
Jesus, this is so confusing.
Locker notebook then.
So yeah, basically everyone in here is actually 19 years old, except Hero, who's 21.
He was 21 when he came here, right? So wouldn't he be 23?
Okay, well he's drinking age.
What the fuck? They're that old when they go to high school?
No, he just failed a few classes, so he was a little older than everyone else.
Super senior.
Oh.
Yeah. Reminder. Hero is really stupid.
I think like Hope's Peak, you go there for like your senior year or something.
No, you stay there for all 3 years.
All 3 years? Oh, okay.
No Japanese
Yeah.
accent.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the second floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want, but I've never seen this notebook before in my life. Ellipses.
Listen, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. What the? This is absolutely my handwriting without a single doubt. But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing. No way.
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies. It's all one big lies.
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
't mine, and the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories.
Woohoo! After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery is solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes. 2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming leaves have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Oh, God, I'm boring myself. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourself to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be more precise, the memories you all lost were... Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is totally boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do, but then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring.
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair. Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourself. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart, darling. That's at the heart of all this.
Where our memories come apart? She talking about the moment we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time.
Entrance
And that
ceremony?
was...
Or when you fainted.
It was when it was just yeah, you fainted.
Yeah, I think we fainted.
And woke up out of death.
Yeah, we got it. The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any other time that day, or any other time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, ugh, can't speak. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep talking, huh? So, like, I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? Right? Here. So, and your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that. I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assume not much time had passed since I collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years have gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You get it, honey. 2 years of memories, puff gone, which means, of course, when everyone met for the first time, my darlings, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourself to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they revealed. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you just started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
Just because
I
everyone
love
has
you all
masks
so
on.
much.
What?
Once our school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love. So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. I plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were having the time of your lives. That couldn't last forever, of course, darlings. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. As you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all just because of you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It's more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's like a natural phenomenon, not a disease. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair. In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyways, unrelated to the matter at hand. Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken like so much damage, and you guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left. And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention because it's important. I'm only going to say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transferred into a shelter. That's right, it was transformed into a shelter. Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
I want to turn
principal.
Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us
Headmaster.
here. The Prime Minister.
That was the headmaster.
The Prime Minister.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. Say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start or whatever. Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But,
But creating that shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
by the way, my darlings, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, and all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
All right, since Brandon's out for a bit, should I take over or should someone else?
I can do it.
Yeah. It's because Nick doesn't have.
You mean we're trapped ourselves in here? I don't know if I can do the high pitch.
No.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment. That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan. And then the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be part of it. Wait, so you only let us live so that we go around killing each other? Is that like totally what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I...
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was... It's Gambit, my favorite!
Oh boy.
Hijack.
Yeah, that's it.
Where's the J? Come back here. That was... They only took away 2 letters this time.
Christ, I feel like I'm being spoon-fed.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at the school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope. That was the whole point of Ultimate Despair. When I said climax, that's what I'm talking about. The world watched as we fell into total despair and began to kill each other, one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns into despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you like totally serious? For real? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them. You expelled them? I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair, death.
So you just used us to bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure. But I like also give you a second chance at life, right? So it's like give and take. Yeah.
Give and take? You're so full of shit.
Yeah. And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive. Like all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates. Yeah. Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you. And that's the truth, which makes it what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right? You can't handle the truth.
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so that we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only that to discover the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do? See, discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope. Truth can be full of despair too, right fucking now.
Truth? Full of despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all, and meaningless, then we've been murdering each other for, like, nothing? And here, think about it, you chose to lock yourselves up here, and started murdering each other just to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
I think this is just.
Sorry. Ow.
Yeah! No, I can't even laugh at that.
We get it. We get it. Okay. You're like totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me. I got 2 birthdays to celebrate.
A peasant begging for his life. How delightful. We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
Hold on, we have some stragglers in the chat.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't think enough has happened that we couldn't really fill him in. Most of it's been hinted at heavily this whole game anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still at that networking event.
I mean, it's 7:43 p.m. Of course he's still working at that networking event.
Yeah, I mean if he's got network access, he can just open the stream, right?
Yeah, unless he's doing it on his phone.
Yeah, it's like broadcast it to like the TVs at the networking event anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I meant like a networking event usually is
joking.
not. Okay.
I mean, yeah. If you're talking about it, he has to be like on a team
Yeah,
call
he's
or
probably-
something. But there he is.
Hi. We
Oh
missed
man,
your
you
hero.
missed so much.
feeling better?
Yes, we really did. I was
Oh.
getting the high-pitched
I miss
hero was
Hero's
literally
dumb voice,
killing
yeah.
my ear.
Oh, really?
You missed so many
We've
things.
been going through a lot
I
of
don't
voices.
even know how we're gonna catch you up.
Oh, I'll just catch up on. I'll just watch the VOD later.
It's totally sarcasm.
Basically, it's all Junko's fault, I think.
Yeah, I mean, essentially we're like, Junko had us go through the whole spiel about, we dug into, well, where we left off, we solved the murder, and now we're solving some of the mysteries of the school bit by bit. We first dug into why we lost our memories and at what point, and we lost our memories of the 2 years we spent at Hope's Peak. So it's been 2 years from when the game started and where we are now.
Okay.
So when we got that vertigo in the beginning, that's where our memories cut off. We had 2 years of school life in between that and where we officially start the killing game.
And out in the real world, the whole entire world has been overrun by giant Monokumas.
Yeah, it's basically the purge.
Idiot from the outside world.
Yeah, the Despair group is like bigger than Mukuro and Junko. It's like a bunch of other people too, and so there's Monokumas like everywhere.
Yeah, she basically said despair is an ideology that we spread across the world, and they're using this broadcast to make more despair across the world, and yeah.
Oh, and apparently people came and tried to rescue us, and Junko mercilessly killed them all with these huge weapons that were installed around the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened off screen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's a
about
lot.
it. Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, what do you think you really think people wouldn't try to rescue them if they found out about this? Where it's like, fuck you.
I mean, I guess so. Like if the world has been taken over by like Monokumas, then I figured they might have other priorities. I don't know. But
I don't know if you're all the robot, but it's like the mask is on a bunch of people's faces, and they're all like killing people, and the Monokuma heads are on
Yeah, it's
like
like a
all
cult.
of the major monuments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Statue of Monokuma instead of the Statue of Liberty. Like, it's really weird.
Wild.
Reminds me of like 20th Century Boys.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I need to read
that's
that.
right. It does kind of remind you of it.
Well, I was thinking of like Planet of the Apes too, where they got back to Earth. Which was like,
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is a pretty good comparison as well, yeah.
So before
Monkey
you
ape
joined,
monkey.
we just had this part where she was heavily emphasizing, oh, you guys were under the instructions of the headmaster to get all those bolts on the windows and doors, so you basically locked yourselves in here
Oh, yeah, we
to start
told
killing
ourselves.
each other, even
Protection
though
from
you were
monsters.
supposed to stay here as a shelter.
Yeah, and as for the headmaster, well, we already saw him.
And also Hero's now crying and begging for his life, so that's
Did
where we're at.
they clarify what happened with the headmaster in this?
Hmm.
He's
Or-
dead.
or-
We found his
He's
bones.
dead, but we haven't
No,
figured out, like...
No, we did. We found out like really early.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
think they
what?
clarify it in this, but basically he was the guy who was shot in the rocket in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't here
Oh,
for
in the
that. Okay,
opening
cool.
What?
scene.
Yeah, the
Oh,
opening
yeah, that's
scene
right.
where the guy was in the rocket, put in the rocket.
Oh, that's him? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Junko is
We
like
didn't see that rocket.
evil.
Because the bones... Okay, duh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think they clarified it in the
real
actual trial.
sad.
You're just supposed to figure that out by yourself. That was him. But yeah,
And the
Junko
rocket
shot him to
crashed back Earth. Okay.
yeah, Junko shot him to the moon.
Oh,
and he
that's a good
crashed
point
and
because it
boom.
left his
I
bones
didn't realize
in
that
the
that was
rocket.
him. I thought that was like a different... I don't know, like a random student that they just used for that example. But that... Yeah, that
Yeah, I
does
hadn't-
make sense.
I hadn't made that connection.
Jesus.
Or he could have been the prime minister.
Or it could have just been an unlucky SpaceX pilot.
That poor guy. Oh my god, that's awful.
I heard those test flights don't go too well.
Kyoko's dad, too. Oh, I can't.
Alright, let's continue this fun game. This fun, happy game. This fun, happy contest.
Oh, but I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Oh, normal Junko?
Got him.
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes, truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now, if that's what you're saying, both alive and dead. If so, then what then? And you accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself. Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Yeah. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this. You should trust me. The evil mastermind.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? Oh, wait.
Everyone? What are you talking about? It's your guys. You're the ones that killed him, not me.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction, my darling. And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals. That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant! Say you wonder about who? But, well, creature's instinct, right? Despair comes naturally. Hell yes, this is the funniest shit.
No, this isn't some game to us. It's murder, plain and simple. You stole our memories and invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? this must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
Talking about the votes. Of course. You didn't forget about the little rule, did you, man? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change all the rules, and I can.
What?
What do you mean? You guys are all so full of hope, and me is so full of despair. So I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. And if even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Well, just let me mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing, and that's your punishment.
What?
We just
have to, like, live here, and I need to have everyone's kid?
I guess I'll... Oh, Maria's here. Sorry.
Canon ending.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. Punish me, I like that. And make your way to the outside world. Enter a world, my darlings, that has fallen from grace, where only despair exists. We could likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed?
Wait a sec, I just got hit with an inspiration bomb. Time old age is boring shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all. So here's what happened. One of you will get to experience an instant super impressive punishment. What? You can't just, like...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
Me?
Yeah.
I think you're kidding.
Yeah, you got off.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you've been causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you. So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. A single person votes for Hope to be punished. Then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment. The rest of you will live here in peace. If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place. I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world. What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friend?
No, that's not it.
It's okay, you're right to be afraid, my darling. It would seem those around you have realized the futility of going against me. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
Guys, what's going on?
It's so beautiful, your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Kyoko, You can never betray your father, could you? I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here, after all. The least you can do is honor your dead father's wishes. I'm so manipulative.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to steal your fate. Isn't that the most hopeless outcome ever? So who do you think is gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. And nobody's gonna give in to despair. We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Stubborn to the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote, my darling. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair? That's not really living at all.
Oh, I like this song.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I think you have to absorb the hope.
Aaron, no.
Oh, sorry.
Triple ellipses.
What are the 3 ellipses?
What does that mean? By the way, the outside is totally polluted, you know.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I think you have to shoot. You have
The
to
only
like
reason
shoot.
we're okay in here
Yeah, you have to shoot hope into
is
all
thanks
of
to
those.
the air purifiers and
Oh,
physics
that
lab.
giant purifier thing.
Oh, we have to hear everybody's statements first.
If
Their
I die, the
ellipses.
purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. All of you will have to leave. You have to go into the world outside where only death and despair are waiting. Which isn't people trying to save us, they're still survivors.
Yes, but the problem is that they get gunned down if they try to
So
save
what are you
us.
gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want? I mean, my point is, like, the world is completely over.
Oh yeah, you can't shoot Kyoko until you shoot everyone else first.
Jesus Christ.
There's no hope left in the. Oh, that's Jinko.
There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair.
If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair.
Oh,
Ah,
you
lost
lose
hope.
health.
Oh wow, you lose health every time you go through the loop.
You claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else.
That's
With
a
my
euphemism
hope
if I've ever
with my
heard
hope
one.
bullets.
Good lord.
Shut up! Let
As long
him
as
be
there's hope,
pure.
I'll never give up.
I mean, he is. So,
Yeah, you're
Take
gonna
my
be
own
one.
bullet.
what? He is.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. Which means there's a 2 out of 3 chance that we should leave this place. Yeah! But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings. Just, I don't know.
They got
Probably
his
all my
warm
fortune
up.
telling was anyway.
Okay.
What do we have?
Oh no! Oh, okay, we got it.
Yeah, well, the,
If I were to die,
first here to tell you.
that would be the end of Hope.
I-
Over
You don't have to
Carrie.
read it each
I was
time.
thinking- Oh, yeah.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Oh.
Yeah, the statements change.
Yeah, the statement changes when you shoot these.
Except for Junko's, I don't think they change.
No, because you're not shooting her.
I don't think our hope bullets would work on Junko.
She doesn't have any contradictions we can shoot.
Aaron?
Oh. I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking at the time, like this, what would like Sakura do? You only
Die.
get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront the thorny path with enthusiasm.
I guess that's true.
That sounds like something she would say, right? I'm not good with metaphors. No, I think that's definitely what she'd say. And she'd say we need protein, which is why
Protein coffee.
yeah, I've made up my mind. To go get some protein coffee.
I don't think you want that cyanide coffee.
Not that one.
Being through this a bit.
This is awesome.
Howie.
Say what you want. I've made my decision.
Oh, and then it's Junko again.
I gotta ask, is it really necessary to shoot Genocide Jill?
She's got to
Yes.
sneeze, and we gotta shoot Toko too.
Are you kidding?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Actually, it may not look like it, but I've always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, I still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, the master has to come along with us.
Oh my
Get
god.
me
is she
away
gonna
from
kill
her!
him?
Ah,
So there's no hope for Byakuya, is what she's saying.
Hey,
well,
wasn't
there's no
that
hope.
obvious?
There's no
at the
hope, no
beginning?
matter what decision he makes.
Yeah, wait, his whole family is gone. Like,
It's we're basically shooting him with despair
What do you want
bullets.
me to do? Meh.
Oh. Hurry up.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love. Loathing. It's all the same, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
What's the matter?
Aw.
You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
No,
Oh, you want a hug, boy.
I'm not. I'm shooting you.
Fuck, I'm gay.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. My portrait was a lie. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you, Baka.
I think soon.
We're just soon today.
I like how his first name does kind of look a little like Baka if you add in the Y and the U's. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Tagami family isn't dead because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Tagami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
Oh god.
It's like, yeah,
I
chill,
didn't get
chill,
it.
Makoto.
No.
crap, we can't shoot Kyoko.
no, gotta go around again.
I got thrown off because the OST changed.
Jesus
Oh, and the
Christ.
music changed.
Yeah, the OST changed, and I was like, wait, what's happening?
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life.
Oh, it's everyone.
Oh,
got
sorry.
killed.
My bad.
Look.
Sorry, Justin. Oh god damn it!
What the?
Why do you
I
keep
keep accidentally leaving a circle down. Alright, don't worry, we'll get it this time, or we've lost all hope.
I know, it'd be really
It's
lame.
for
We have to go through all of that again.
yeah, it's for dramatic pause, you
Yeah,
know?
for the tension.
Yeah, it's so we have like one life left, but we beat the final boss.
And then it turns out you miss the bullet.
There's another thing after this.
Well, we'll probably have to do it. Well, there wouldn't be a comic in this situation.
No,
That'd be
there is
impossible.
I think we already did the comic.
We did for
Oh yeah, that's
Mukuro.
right. Yeah, the comic was earlier.
For Mukuro, yeah.
Okay, don't miss, Corey.
I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss it. And then like a purple text comes out of nowhere. I'm like, oh no!
You gonna miss it.
Had me worried.
My
So
voice
wanted to-
actually hurts from all the bouncing around with Junko.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking.
Oh, super sad.
But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly, but I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that.
You just hated your father like 5 minutes ago.
Just because we don't actually know anything doesn't mean we can't understand. Does
There's
that mean
no-
we can't understand?
I mean, she could have patched things
Hey, it's
up during
complicated.
the school time, and she just forgot.
She might have met his ultimate ghost.
Could it be that? No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think
God.
we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you
This
think?
got just very cheesy.
Damn it. I
What?
know.
Are you
That
gonna
line
like
was
do the Care
disappointing.
Bear Power of Love bullshit? Is this gonna be like Care Bear Cares? I can't be
Oh,
having
this is the theme song from the anime.
What the
Yeah.
hell are
It's
you?
theme
Well,
song
it's
in
the,
general.
yeah, it's the
Oh.
Danganronpa theme song.
This is not really in general. Yeah, Makoto.
Why
yeah,
is
Mako-
it?
We're gonna
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
Makoto.
yeah, Makoto's title changed from Ultimate Lucky Student to Ultimate Hope now.
So uncool.
Let's check his report
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, let's check
I
that.
love that things are being added this late.
Actually,
Yep,
not gonna
yep, it
lie.
changed.
Not gonna lie, if I played this when the game came out, I'd be like super hype about that. I'd be like, oh my god, he's the
Yeah.
ultimate hope!
To be honest, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, but we're all like so like desensitized from Kingdom Hearts that we're like, oh
Probably
god,
did.
this is so
Yeah,
cheesy.
Kingdom Hearts worth everything.
well, to be fair, they do say the word hope and despair a lot in this game. so-
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
they
If
do.
someone could be the ultimate despair, then Makoto could be the ultimate hope.
Yeah.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you treat each other. It's not love. It's also uncool. It's so unhip. Ugh, cringe. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Lame, 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 lame.
Not any kind of elite or anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still.
Oh,
boy.
god.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh
Still
wait,
have
is it
hope.
rhythm game? Oh, here we go. Moment of rhythm.
And then you die in this.
You suck. What do you want? You suck. What do you want?
Whoa,
Okay, can't do
holy
this.
shit.
Oh damn.
Wait.
This isn't looking
what's
good.
happening?
Oh, you can't die.
Oh, you can't?
No,
Oh,
the game
nice.
Won't, the game won't let him.
We got too much hope. It's just like,
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what? How did I
You
die?
died.
Okay.
You took like
Oh
3.
no, we died. I didn't even like. I don't even see what I died to.
What?
Huh? Has this debate come to a close already? Has this development pushed its splendid despair? It did, didn't it? Of course it did. You're not utterly hopeless, and my victory is desperately complete. And with despair in your heart, you know what time it is.
Makoto, you did not live up to your ultimate time. You ultimate time.
yeah.
He's just now learned his
It's
power.
punishment time. Punishment time.
Nick.
Well, maybe if you didn't speed through the
Is it
other
really
3.
over for us? Is it all over? I'm so used to holding circle in this game because there's so much pointless dialogue.
Give it a.
No, don't
can't
give it
give up
a
now.
much Makoto got executed.
I want to see Makoto's execution.
We already saw it.
I want to see another one. I want to see a better one. If I could just figure out how to get out of the negative mode.
You turn on your cool mode.
I don't know how to do that.
You can press the help options right there. See how to do that. Right?
You'd think.
Oh,
that,
yeah,
wouldn't you?
R1 to
Okay.
controls.
Activate fever time is R1.
R1, yep.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Oh crap, you don't have enough to do.
Yeah, because they just threw me into it, so you don't have enough time to earn it. What?
Aren't you supposed to be shooting her too?
Not yet.
Yeah, you gotta build it
Yeah,
up.
that you have to drain her life.
Like a vampire, like a hope vampire. God damn!
I want to activate fever time now.
Sure as fuck.
Oh man, just hang in there a little
I
bit
don't.
more.
It's not letting me. The fever time doesn't work. They took it out. They took it out of the game.
I touched it.
I hit R1 like 8 times. I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. Wait, why does being bored matter? Whatever. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
All right, ignore the game over we got earlier, and let's just. What do we get C on?
No, there was no game over. We got right back up. That was the ultimate. That was the ultimate recovery.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, they were generous with that A for you.
I know they are pretty generous.
That's because there's like 20 steps to this case.
Yeah.
So if
It
you
looks
do
like
bad
we've
on
reached the.
two-
Yeah. It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Pull the lever, right?
Yes, Crunk.
Good, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Can't wait for Byakuya to kill me.
Nah, I think I'll spare you this time, Makoto.
The hell?
You've lost, Junko.
I lost. I lost? Me? No way. It can't be!
Still don't accept it?
No.
Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
But there's no use trying to fight it now, bitch. I'm very angry at you. Well, that's just totally the. Oh god. Totally the best.
Huh?
This is. I don't know. Somebody take this. I can't do it.
This is despair. Okay, now.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it. Why am I drooling? To come this far and fail at the very end.
Because Junko has rejected her humanity and returned to Monkey.
Man,
Okay.
she's the ultimate despair.
Ultimate.
She gets off
despair.
on this, apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously she's the ultimate despair. She wants to spare. It's like this is peak. This is peak.
I can't.
What are you talking about?
Going to see, I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. I have weird kinks. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of all my dreams. I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Maybe she has Parkinson's disease? Drooling can be a symptom of that.
Wait, like, is she enjoying the? I'm uncomfortable.
Yes. I mean, haven't you seen from like Monokuma's dialogue that Junko can be really horny?
Anyway,
I don't block
so are you prepared to?
There's gotta be healthier ways.
Hold
Nope.
No.
No.
on.
What?
God damn it, you guys! You're making me laugh too much. Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat?
Wow, Kyoko's broken down.
You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you.
But that's not true.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Byakuya, this was my speech. What are you doing?
Fuck you, Makoto. I'm giving the speech right now.
Because like we've totally decided that into the outside world with hope.
What the
Makoto
fuck?
is hope, and we all love Makoto.
What the fuck are you guys doing? I'm the ultimate hope. It's my speech.
Totally seduced us over to his side.
That's not how it happened.
To the side of
I-
hope.
There was no seducing. I shot you.
Jesus Christ. Someone get the horny bat.
Everyone.
Can you get the horny
You
dog
said that
too?
despair is as contagious as any disease. But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is.
Makoto's hope harem begins. Kyoko!
Stop it! Stop! You're ruining my like high. Stop! I hate the faces you're making. To see those awful looks cause me nothing but pain. Ruin my kink. So fine, like just let me say this one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope?
Of course, because we...
Shut up, that was a correct question. You interrupted my monologue of sexy despair. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? I'm ready for my punishment.
Do you really intend to go through with this?
That was the agreement, right?
Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Again, we've explained
What?
it. It's my kink. Do not kink shame me. How many times do I have to tell you? The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want to do now is taste that despair of death that you only get once in life. So, don't get in my way.
I think this... Let me put the voices back on for this one, since we're getting
Yeah.
cinematic.
Yeah.
The high budgets.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair. Even a hundredth. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with this despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I deserve an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
God. She just walks.
Yeah, this one, yeah. Of course, she's just walking to it. Recognize all these?
Yes.
Oh God.
All of them.
Wait, is it a bit of everything?
It's everything.
Yes.
Oh my.
But she should be dead already.
She's just that powerful.
The bonk.
The rocket ship.
How is this? I'm so.
Well, this will actually kill her. Yeah, you're not surviving that.
Oh God.
Everybody okay?
It's that pink blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Silly kids.
So is alter ego still around as like a virus in the system, or?
I cannot answer that because that would be a spoiler.
Oh,
Are you
That
saying
means
that
they're
statement
dead.
is a spoiler?
That
You're
means
saying
they're
it's a
dead.
spoiler in and of itself is a spoiler.
so yes.
And that's how everything came
No,
to an end.
I did not. No, yeah, no. Okay,
You
fine.
should have
no,
said I
then.
cannot confirm nor deny.
Oh,
No, he's not a virus in the system.
The final class trial's over.
Don't
Junko
say that.
Inoshima. Junko Inoshima. The ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Yay! Wonder how we
This is the
retrieve those.
weirdest thing ever.
But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. Air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck here in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave.
To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto, would you do the honors?
Okay. Like, I don't know, why would you leave, you know? I mean, you got plenty of food. And beds.
I guess the air is going bad. We need to get air.
I mean, but the air outside must be bad if the air purifiers are inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
the
much.
only thing
Yeah, that's a good
is-
question.
yeah.
How's this gonna go?
Oh, you shall see.
As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
But is that like really it? Is that like totally the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world. In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
but never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that.
Really?
Oh no.
Maybe?
First thing he's been right about the whole time. That is annoying.
Okay. But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
There's nothing
There
to
we go.
worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I take my scissors and jam him so far up. Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
It's all over. We're like totally about to leave the school.
What? Leave? We can go outside? Oh, Jesus fuck. Me and Master can get married? Gee, what the fuck? Okay, and then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby?
You want to have a baby in the pocket?
Please stop. Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
And anyway,
Anyway,
Gotta
don't worry.
waste your
I
time.
have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but
It's about what happens after we get out that I'm worried about.
Yeah, I think part of me still thinks maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember.
A lie. Peaceful as we remember? Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live.
I guess so.
And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world's really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto?
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, just kind of like a lot longer explanation.
I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Tagami dynasty.
You don't have money.
Well, I will get money.
I mean, the economy is probably like, I mean, the world ended. I don't know if money matters.
Just go take Celeste's prize money.
Water bottle.
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
will manipulate the
coins.
economy to my own benefit. Okay.
Based on the
then-
tokens, we got like.
And then Tagami just pulls out a water bottle.
Like, what did anybody do with the money motive? It's probably still sitting there in the gym.
Oh, I have it all tucked away in my jacket. Mm-hmm.
I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
And I'm slapping you away with this wad of money.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from here.
Oh, those are all destroyed.
Oh.
Those are the
Yeah,
those were the first things to go.
That's
Yeah.
first thing.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, if we can find some flour and oil, I could probably figure it out.
What are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
How dare you?
Stop
I'll just get some. Yeah,
Oh my God.
there we go. I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat.
Oh my god.
I love that we're predicting the fucking dialogue.
I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world. That's my hope.
Okay, good job, bro.
Remake the world in Hero's image.
I'm gonna remake the world, guys.
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hakagure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes.
Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out. I'm not into you.
Come on,
This is Makoto's harem.
That's not in the potential future he saw.
Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact.
But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. We're the ultimate hope.
Makoto's
No, you're the
man.
ultimate hope.
No, we are the
Well,
ultimate hope.
I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
I think is this section voiced?
I think
Yeah.
so.
We gotta say goodbye. We may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your force installed anywhere, anytime. You just let me know.
Hook up.
Oh wow.
You know how much I hate being annoyed. But if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. Sorry about that.
And the others, I guess.
And the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm gonna keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. It's not cheesy at all.
The door doesn't open.
The door
and they just
began to
all
open.
Suffocate.
With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. And the guns just start firing.
It's like an Amber Alert.
Have you seen a white Toyota Camry?
And then a laser beam just shoots in and it just evaporates all of them.
Wait, so after all that, they're not going to.
Nah, bitches, you gotta do the next game to figure that shit out.
Don't they have like after credits? I can't remember.
Yeah, they do, but well, Megumi Ogata, Sayaka's voice from Makiko Amota. These are the Japanese voice actors.
Damn.
I recognize I recognize Akira Ishida and Megumi Ogata. I don't recognize these. Okay, Kappe Yamaguchi, I know.
I don't know any Japanese voice actors.
Yeah, imagine knowing Japanese voice actors.
I know them by
Some
reputation. Chiwa Saito, I know.
Yeah, I've seen Shiba Saito.
I know Miyuki
I don't know how I've
Sawashiro.
seen that.
Yeah, Miyuki Sawashiro, I know.
Isn't Kujira a Godzilla monster?
Don't know if I know that one.
Megumi.
Yeah. Not, cause I know several Megumis, but not. Mao Monami's in this. I think she's in like the extra stuff.
Damn, the end song is a fucking bomb.
I know Kazutaka
What's going
Kodaka.
on?
Yes. I mean, yes, of course. Oh, that guy. Rui Komatsuzaki.
Rui Komatsuzaki.
Yeah, that. I recognize the character.
I miss
yes.
Mondo and Taka.
Oh.
They're so cute.
And dead.
I can't handle the fact that Leon died first and it was so bad. I just...
I thought Leon had one of the better executions.
Yeah.
It was, no, like the death itself was really, really well executed. It was just the worst death of, like, that had to be the most painful thing
out of all of them. Like, you don't lose consciousness as quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Being on fire, then getting hit by a fire truck seems pretty bad.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Well,
yeah,
she was
but
only
in
on
that one,
fire
the
for a
character
bit.
Probably. I was gonna say that person probably lost consciousness before the truck hit them.
No, she was totally staring at the
Yeah.
truck as it hit her in the face.
But at least,
As
like,
she was burning.
Yeah.
But she was
alive.
probably already in shock. Like,
No, she watched
I
her
don't
death
know.
full on.
I think she was
I
smiling.
would say that Leon's was the most upsetting because I think it might have not been instantaneous, and also he hated baseball by that point.
he was crying and sobbing and freaking out, and the others like were like,
Well,
okay.
you shouldn't kill somebody.
Mondo was
Who
moving
had
so
the
fast.
self-defense one? No.
Mondo
No,
was moving so fast. his skin
it
was
didn't turn into
disintegrating.
self-defense when he broke in, though.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't really understand what kind of mental duress people are under in those
So I
situations.
remember
Yeah,
hearing
like-
some trivia,
honest.
like,
But-
some of the executions were actually from an earlier version of the game that was, like, a lot more, like, violent. And I think it was the one where, like, they're in the classroom at the end for Makoto and Kirigiri. And then also the one with, the baseball for Leon. I think those were, like, from, like, an earlier sort of, where it's, like, more violent version of the game, where it's called
Yeah, I know that Kadaka when he's personally involved with the executions, they're more violent. When he has other people helping him, they're more comical.
I
I don't know. I
actually
worry
liked-
about the writer of this game because, like, some of his characters, and they're like, I don't know.
He doesn't like kids.
I mean, I think that there was a
That's
lot
fine.
of research probably done for this.
I mean,
Especially because the symptoms that were being exhibited by Junko were definitely of dissociative identity disorder. That's
yeah,
why she
yeah, a lot
kept
of-
referring to herself as we.
I mean, we've all watched Promise Neverland and Made in Abyss, and I feel like those are much worse.
I guess it's true. Made in Abyss did get super dark with kids. Yeah.
It's
I guess the
pretty
thing is, like,
borderline
some of the times
pedophilia,
when they're
but
like,
yeah.
he has characters that are like drooling and talking, and I'm just like, what is this?
That's
Anime tropes.
the characters being horny. What else do you need?
Yeah, that's
They're either
For
being
young
horny or
adults.
really, really scared of everything, and like they're sobbing so hard that there's just things
Yeah.
happening everywhere.
It
Lots
breaks
of
all of
fluids.
them. Like the guy that was really into rules, and we killed his friend. I
Taka,
forgot.
yeah,
Yeah.
when Mondo died, he had
Yeah, he just
fluids
snapped.
leaking everywhere.
Then he turned into a Super Saiyan and
Poor boy.
became less likable.
Oh yeah.
That whole thing was just so sad.
I thought it would be great if Taka became like a wholesome oh god, I'm forgetting his name. It's Mondo, like a wholesome version of Mondo that just can't
That
curse.
would have been nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they had to cut some of his lines out.
They hyped the man up and then killed him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding?
His voice.
Things are getting very interesting indeed.
the puns.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am this school
Oh no.
I mean, we all know Monokuma's going to be in all the other games
How
because
does he become sentient?
But Junko's definitely dead, though, right?
yes.
Stop spoiling it.
Yeah, don't confirm or deny.
I don't think he can survive getting crushed by a garbage crusher.
She's very dead.
Damn, I'm
An artwork
so
gallery?
curious.
I gotta spend coins?
Oh yeah, we have so many coins.
The
Fucking microtransactions?
The whole economy, it's based on these. Oh, that's a cool one.
Oh, is there not any pages to it? It's just one?
You got one by each page.
You get one. You will like it.
Yeah, it's just this one.
I've
This is
seen all these
lame.
pages online already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just something to use your extra gacha coins on. If
Oh,
you
here we go. This is the character we're looking for.
Robo Justice. This is what we need.
There we
You
go.
betrayed
This is,
me.
it even has
Are
like
there-
assembly instructions for Robo Justice here, man.
Are there any other pictures of Mukuro?
Unfortunately, they
see a
didn't
lot
really
of her.
get. They didn't really get. Mukuro's design, for the most part, is just her wearing the Junko outfit.
And they couldn't really do much with it because it would be a spoiler.
I like
Yeah.
that picture.
Are y'all saying there was a super robot in this game and I missed it, and instead
yeah.
I just only get to see the Hot Topic people?
I fucking love Leon.
That was a wonky
That was
case.
disappointing.
You gotta go back and see it if you missed
Yeah,
it.
Megatron betrayed us. Okay.
What does he watch?
I don't know, Princess Piggy.
Yeah, he's just.
Oh, yeah, is that
It's like a
Shenmue?
PS2 game.
Oh, he's got like a
I love that
printer
he
on his
has
back?
4 arms. What the-
Looks like some
he's just
bootleg
moving-
Shenmue
yeah,
or
he's-
something.
He's moving. It's basically just the effect of moving his arms really
That's
fast.
a PS3. That ain't even hiding it.
It looks like Shenmue. I don't know.
Oh wait, God Hand.
Is that God
yeah, that's
Hand?
God. Yeah.
Oh.
I wouldn't know.
Huh.
Yeah. Hero.
His hair is so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, these are the iconic. These are the designs that were in the opening of this game.
Ah, yes.
I love Kim.
She's calling him.
Okay, that's Hina.
Oh no,
Donuts.
that's too many donuts.
Nice.
Coco.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
A fighting game promo.
Yeah, there's Sakura.
Hell yeah.
Celeste.
I
Gambling.
freaking love her character design. It's ridiculous.
You got
Oh, nice.
Hero,
Oh, that's a nice league
That's
skin.
pretty good too.
Yeah,
Here's
like
Mukuro.
Serial Experiments Lane.
Foster!
Yeah. You can tell it's Mukuro because of the freckles on her
Freckles.
face.
Her
And
eyes
the
are also
smell.
much narrower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't notice at the beginning. I guess.
The best.
No, they did, but
the
she
best
just
promo
actually
art.
covered it up. Kenshiro. I think he's I think
Forget
that's
who
the
he's
Sakura's
from.
master.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Love people.
Shikaba Santa. I don't know this character very well.
He died before the game. He was the ultimate botanist.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. You got Kiyondo,
Super Saiyan.
aka Asshole Taka. Okay, here's Mukuro
Hey,
in
there's
her regular
Mukuro.
design.
Cool.
She's actually really cool looking without all of the
Yeah,
Junko
no, I
stuff.
think Mukuro looks better than Junko. Like I don't,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just going through these. Let me know if you guys report.
Yeah.
You gotta show us Leon. Oh wait, no, I think we already unlocked
I
that.
love how many piercings Leon has. It's amazing.
There's like
So art.
a lot of pictures.
Yeah, it's the pixel art of the characters.
It's on all the door
Nice.
frames.
And those, I guess that's the pro. Oh yeah, this is the promo art.
I want a pixel art of myself.
Okay, that's and Leon Impatient. Yeah, these are the executions.
Does that mean?
It's alter ego, right?
All,
Yep.
no.
Oh my
It's
god.
alter ego.
Right, that's alter ego. I think I crushed.
They
Oh,
probably have
good
Mondo
vision.
butter in here.
Yeah, Junko.
I hope so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. I just saw it. It's with Monokuma has his fork out. The Saika and Leon.
Chips.
Mondo,
Mondo.
butter.
Oh, Mondo butter. Oh yeah, that's the design.
Wait, wasn't beta?
Oh, best character in the game, Pretty Putty Princess.
An alternate Sakura?
Alternate
Yeah,
Sakura?
she's supposed to be
Sakura.
black.
No, no.
Oh.
Black, huh?
What
Oh,
the
wow.
heck?
Looks
Wait,
nice.
so they changed her
Yeah.
whole aesthetic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it looks better than Black Kal-El that they're doing for the new Superman.
Care say something?
Really?
Monokuma is a rapper.
He's got some tats too.
Black Monokuma.
The fish tattoo.
Wait,
I
what?
think it was in Japanese, the design is really.
Oh,
Monokuma's original form, huh?
Thank
Let's
you.
not.
Yeah.
Glad that didn't go with that one.
Yeah. The first ad of the game, the two love interests in Makoto. And then oh.
This explained like nothing about the game.
I know.
This like you see that picture,
Side there, that was.
and then you play through the game, and you're like, when do
H
people put
scenes.
on bear costumes?
What is with the why?
Why? Hey, you got Taka shirtless, so
There we go.
Gender equality.
Yeah, true.
I don't want to know what cover art red means.
I just love how there's randomly chains in pictures of hot characters.
I mean, sounds very Square Enixy.
Just the aesthetic.
Byakuya and all right, we're back at the
yeah.
beginning.
Next, everyone wearing belts and zippers.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's Danganronpa 1, guys. I have no idea what Corey's plans are for the.
We will probably do a. I'll schedule a group watch of all the Despair Girl cinematics. I think that was a good idea, so we don't have to suffer through it.
Don't you gotta get through Danganronpa 2 first because
Is it?
Despair Girl does spoil
Can't remember.
Danganronpa 2.
Right. So
It's 1, 2 Despair Girls.
I mean,
okay. I couldn't remember if Despair Girls came out between or after 2.
It came out after 2. It's set between 1 and 2, but it does spoil 2.
Yeah, okay,
So-
then we'll just go straight to 2, and then we'll hit Despair Girls then. We want to go release
Oh
order.
my god, Nick.
We want to go release order in this case.
This better not be,
Like
does
my
this count
camera.
as fan art? You might as well just put it here.
I spent way too long making that.
Scared.
intro.
I literally can't. That's amazing.
But,
She's on my adventuring
Oh my
team
God.
as a pop star. It's pretty
but yeah. We'll start on 2.
I'm so excited for the
I'll
second
have
one.
I'll set a date for that. Considering I'm moving on in a couple weeks, I'll probably schedule it after, just before I get settled in, because I don't want to get everything moving and then have to take a hiatus for a bit and then we start back up. That would be annoying.
Should I like take over for you or something?
I mean, if you want. I'll
Where are you moving to?
I'll need to get the
Ooh.
if I did
Yeah,
though,
we'll-
like, do you
we'll stay
want me
tuned
to
on
like
it.